Hey everybody, me again. Here with another video. I'm doing the butter chicken naan pizza breads out of the Yum and Yummier cookbook by Greta Poleski. Just a side note about that actually. So I got a few messages asking me if, I knew it was okay to make these videos and stuff like that. And broadcast them. And so I sent Greta a message and she replied. I was so shocked. I don't know, felt like starstruck or something like that. But she replied to me and she said she thought it was awesome. She even joined my page, my blog page and stuff like that. So I don't know, I'm one of those people that never takes anything for granted in this life. So when something awesome like that happens, I'm just over the moon about it. Okay, so for this recipe, actually, I kind of, there's a few things I changed. She cooks the chicken fresh with a tablespoon of olive oil. I didn't do that because I had leftover chicken. So I just cut that up and I'm just going to use my leftover chicken. It also does cut the points down because you're not using the olive oil. And of course, like different ingredients all have different point values. So just make sure that you you calculate the points as you go. So for example, in hers, it would be 9 points for half a flatbread. So how I measured all my ingredients out, it comes out to 9 points for the whole flatbread pizza. So, which is good. I mean, we all like to get more for less. Like those points are slim. So the more we can get, wicked. So, and so I measured everything out. So I'll give you the measurements that I have. And I mean, I do suggest you pick up this cookbook because it's awesome. So you preset the oven to 400. So preset the oven to 400. And then once these are done, you're going to cook them for about 10 minutes. I cooked mine for 8 minutes and then I broiled it on high for a few minutes until it kind of got crispy. So different things you can do to get less points is like reducing your cheese to light cheese, less fat percentage in your cheese, using the light butter chicken mix because they have regular and then they have light. Like I'm going to use the Patak's light butter chicken and super tasty. You would not tell the difference, I'm telling you. So I did not use oil, like I said. You can also like substitute the pineapple. There is pineapple in it. So on these pizzas, there's the boneless, skinless chicken breast, butter chicken cooking sauce, whole grain naan flatbreads. I'm using the crispy brand. Those are from Walmart, and they're the whole grain ones. It says Monterey Jack cheese or mozzarella. I'm using skim milk mozzarella, fresh pineapple, red onion, slivers, red bell pepper. And then to garnish, minced fresh cilantro for garnish. It's optional, obviously. I'm not going to use that because, I don't know. I don't have any cilantro here, but, okay, so I'm going to go over the measurements too as I do it. I'm going to move the camera so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So the reason my videos are so short is because I don't think anyone else but me wants to hear me yak while I'm cooking for 20 minutes, half an hour. So I'm trying to make these like short and kind of like informative so that it kind of motivates everybody or gives everybody ideas of what they can do. Like, I mean, these pizzas, you can do so many things with them. Like, instead of the butter chicken sauce, you can use like a tomato sauce. You can make like a traditional pizza. Awesome things. Awesome. So that's what this is all about, is just kind of getting people motivated, just cooking things that are simple. Like I said, from this cookbook, and I told her, Greta, myself, that I was going to be like working my way through the cookbook, making these videos, and she thinks that that's awesome. So just kind of add my own twist on things and show everybody kind of how easy it is, because I have not done much cooking myself. And what cooking I have done has been like comfort food, pasta. Love pasta. So we'll be doing more videos with pasta and stuff like that later. So 9 points for each of these. Okay, so let's get started here. So oven preheated, and I'm gonna move this so that you can see what I'm doing. Don't mind my dishes. I have my phone Velcroed to the wall, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna take the naan breads. Oh, I ripped that one. Okay, so 2 of these. I don't know which side you want to put up. There's kind of like a flat side and a bumpy side. I put bumpy side up. And then I measured out the light butter chicken sauce. So how I have it is half a cup for each pizza. So measure out, or no, sorry, quarter cup for each pizza. Half a cup, you don't want it like drenched in it. So in the recipe, she cooks the chicken, adds the butter sauce to the chicken while it's cooking. So what I do is because I already had the chicken, I'm just using the sauce directly on the bread itself. So then kind of spread that around, just around here. But this would be, I mean, you could use like a light Alfredo sauce on this, and, you know, with pesto and chicken, or, you know, bacon bits. Oh, I'm telling you, you could do a lot of things with this. Okay, so that's done. Now we're gonna add the chicken. So I already cubed up chicken. It's just chicken. I rubbed some of the butter chicken sauce on it to kind of get the flavor. And you just kind of like spread that around. So it probably works out that there's probably a full chicken breast on each one of these, which is good because chicken breast is free. So, you know, the more protein, the better. And I find that you stay fuller longer. So that's kind of a good thing. There we go. And like you can buy a package of these and you can make pizzas for the entire family. Okay, now I do the pineapple. I try and kind of go easy on the pineapple. A lot of people aren't pineapple fans. Somehow though, in the butter chicken, it's something that you have to try. It's amazing. It's awesome, actually. So this entire cookbook is just inspired me at a time where, you know, you kind of get a month in and you're getting bored and same old things. And so I just decided, you know, it's time to do something and kind of help others and like band together. Okay, so pineapple done. Now we're gonna there's red peppers. Now any of these obviously you can leave out, you can change, you can kind of do whatever you want. That's what's so good about these recipes, is because they're all, you know, changeable for your tastes. Looks awesome though. I mean, when you think of diet, you don't think of food like this. I mean, you think of like starvation kind of thing. And I don't think on any diet, and I've done many, that I've ever been more satisfied and more happy, really. I mean, even on the days where you're left with 0 points, you know, on special occasions and stuff, there's still options. That's why this is so amazing. I'm still here, by the way. Anyways, okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the red onions. So again, you know, like just as much as you like. Some people are big onion fans, some people aren't. You can add other things. Like, this is basically just to show that on this program, you can have pizza and it be just as satisfying and just as big, if not bigger, a serving. Well, it's definitely a bigger serving than if you were to order out. So there we go. Onions and cheese. Cheese is something that's, love cheese. Love it. But you can barely eat any of it. I'm telling you. So I got the light cheese, the light mozzarella. And so 30 grams is what you can have on each pizza. And 30 grams does not give you very much. And I took off, see, here, I gotta do this again. Okay. Off. Okay, so you take away there. Okay, so 30 grams. I'm telling you, it is, I mean, it's more than I thought it would be, but 30 grams. Okay, so you kind of just, you don't want to lose any of it because, I mean, at this point, cheese is pretty much like gold. When I get to have cheese, boy, I savor it because I don't want to waste my points on cheese just to add it to something. You know, especially if you're going to a restaurant or something, like Subway or something like that. I don't want to waste my points on cheese. Okay. Ooh, I just did enough there. Well, that was 32 grams, so it's like a bonus 2 grams on that one there. I'm gonna have to do an extra sit-up today for that. So the other thing about these too is that once you cook them, you can freeze them. So I've cooked pizzas like this and then frozen them. And then for a quick meal, or family decides that they're gonna do takeout, you get your pizza. You have your pizza in the freezer, you just whip it out, and you're away you go. Okay, so then you put this, like I said, in the oven at 400 and bake it for about, approximately 10 minutes. My oven, it took about 8, and then I broiled it on the top until, it kind of gets brown and crispy. But I mean, check it. Like, that is yum. Oh, it's the money shot right there. So pop that in the oven. Middle rack. Middle rack, we don't want it to burn or anything like that. Okie dokie. Now, because this is like my new snappy cooking thing, obviously I have some that are already made. Okay, so here we go. And here are my already made ones, fresh out of the oven. Look at that. That is like yum. Delish. Okay, so we're gonna cut one of these up. So these have been out for not very long, just before I started the broadcast. Okay, so let's cut one of these. Like, you get this entire thing, and this is weighty, let me tell you. 9 points. Now, I'm not a member, I'm a member of Weight Watchers, but I don't work for Weight Watchers. But I just think that this cookbook just made my life. It's amazing. Can't wait for the next one to come out. And the author, Greta, like I said, now she's a member of this page, of this blog. So it's amazing. I feel so privileged. And I feel privileged, honestly, that everybody that's on it has joined, because you just can't take things for granted. And you start one of these things and you never know how it's going to go. So you guys have literally made my life right now. And hopefully, I can keep going and I get less nervous and things like that, and more of my crazy personality comes out. But there you go. Look at this. So let's try this. That's what it looks like. It's loaded. Like loaded. That cheese looks like much more cheese. Wow. Wow. This is the first time I'm trying it. Awesome. It's amazing. Big treat. Wow. 9 points. All right. I was originally going to do this video tomorrow, but my dad is going to the hospital for a procedure, so I kind of wanted to be available. I might do, the next recipe I'm doing is, and I have all the ingredients, is the broccoli and cheddar quinoa bites. So I might do that tomorrow. And just kind of trying to build the recipe repertoire, if you will. And, oh, I can move that now. It's on the wall with Velcro. I'm not joking. See, I'm going to show you. It's on the wall with Velcro because it wouldn't stick. I mean, it doesn't matter what surface you put it on. Velcro strips. Yeah. That's right above the hook that's hooked on there with no more nails. So that's my answer for everything. No more nails. I had a drawer that wouldn't close. I no more nailed it. Just so that it looked like there was a drawer there. It's just, you gotta do these things. And my husband's not handy. He's not handy. Handsome, not handy. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. And just, I'm blessed. Share my, videos if you like them. I hope they bring you inspiration. I hope, I can teach somebody something. I'm teaching myself the whole way. I mean, this is awesome for me. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you tomorrow.